Assetto Rally should be the moment rally fans have been waiting for, the true heir to Dirt Rally 2. But right now it's being held back by stability crashes, input chaos and physics that simply don't behave as they should. The potential is huge, but there are some warning signs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Thankfully, this is very early access, so early that the game feels more like a prototype than a product. You get around 10 cars, roughly 5 rally events and a handful of short stages. Everything here is randomised and limited, but there is one immediate standout. The cars. They are the most accurately modelled rally vehicles I think I've ever seen in a sim. No exaggeration, the modelling is outrageous. You also get a surprising amount of history baked into each of the cars, the events, and rally overall. The presentation is clean, the interface makes sense, and visually the locations hit far above the price point. I picked this up for £19.99. You compare that to Dirt Rally, however many years ago that was, I think I paid the same amount of money for that. But let's be honest, the real reason anyone is here is because we all want a Dirt Rally 2 successor. And this really is the first game since then that actually feels like it could be that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, 200. Right, into 4, right, 60.
Underneath the rough edges, the potential is enormous, and you can feel it immediately. The level of realism is exceptional. The cars behave authentically most of the time, and when the physics click, the game feels genuinely brilliant. The input system, once you battle through the setup process, is extremely flexible. It recognised every device that I threw at it and allowed me to adjust each of them so that they would work perfectly in the game. The graphics punch hard. Great lighting, great environments, and a proper sense of speed. The audio is also strong as you would expect from Assetto, but maybe not quite the finished product yet. The co-driver calls are clean and reliable, easily one of the most consistent systems in the genre, and the UI is intuitive, not a mess, or just trying to sell you crap like many other rally titles do. So for under £20, this is absurd value. And let's not ignore it. Thank God 505 took this project on. After EA WRC's mess, this feels like the right team tackling the right game. Bottom line, when everything behaves, you can genuinely feel Dirt Rally 2 Successor waiting beneath the rubble. Give this early access title a bit of time, and I think it's going to shine and outshine Dirt Rally 2. So much so, I hope they take a good long look at Dakar next.
5 right, 70. Pittons, 70. 4 right, long, 60. 4 left, don't cut. Caution, heavy left, tightens.
So there were a few problems, and they're not small, but this is early access. Stability is a real issue. It kept crashing to desktop. It happened often enough to be a bit of a pain in the ass, but equally I had long sessions without any issue at all. The controller setup, although it recognised everything immediately, the actual setup was a bit messy. Getting them to work properly wasn't smooth, but I've got to say the new interface for controller configuration is actually very, very good, so I have positive vibes about this. I do have some physics concerns though. Tyre grip, braking behaviour and surface traction are inconsistent at best. Some of the cars behave accurately, some of them like the Mini do not. Something in the core model isn't quite right yet, and this is the biggest risk to the game's future. I'm absolutely certain it's something that they're going to sort out, but right now it's very difficult to control the cars. If you take off all of the assists, They are completely undrivable no matter what you do. So there is a core problem here that needs to be addressed. Now I know it's early access, but the environmental feedback is incomplete. It's not as nice as I think it could be. If you drive through a puddle, I want to see it splash up, especially onto the windscreen, but nothing happens in the game right now. Leaves, there are so many leaves on the track and they should be flying up in the air as you drive around like the little stones do. At the moment there's no sense of the world reacting to the drive, but I'm sure this is something that's on the cards. Speaking of rain and puddles splashing up onto the windscreen, I want to have manual wipers. It sounds minor, but it signals a lack of rally soul. Every hardcore fan wants the full Colin McRae treatment. I remember the first time I ever drove Colin McRae rally through a puddle and the windscreen completely disappeared and I had to put the windscreen wipers on. It was the most immersive thing I think I'd ever experienced. So in my humble opinion, the devs need to focus on the physics first of all, grip, braking and terrain interaction. The whole thing needs seriously looking at. If it isn't fixed, then nothing else matters. This is the most important issue with the game right now. Obviously, stability is another problem. Constant crashes are completely unacceptable for a sim that demands long stages, but there is early access and I'm sure they'll get that sorted too. Environmental reactions, puddles, leaves and debris. I think, rally is chaos, it's not static scenery. This stuff jumps up, smashes your windscreen, sometimes a stone will hit your windscreen and smash it. I want to see all this stuff in there. They've already put so much realism into the game. I want to see them go the full hog and really smash it out there. And I'd like to see a practice arena. Obviously in time there'll be a career and a tutorial and stuff like that. But I think a practice arena where rally fans can just tune, test and learn, maybe set a few barrels up. Maybe you can position the barrels and then you could do some slalom and some power slides and all that kind of good stuff. Should you buy it? 100%. If you liked Dirt Rally 2 for under 20 quid, oh my god, even with the problems, I think this is worth a buy. You're buying potential though, not polish. The core is strong enough to justify the investment if you're a rally fan, and I personally am very happy that I invested in this game. Final thoughts? The stability issues, controller headaches and questionable traction physics absolutely hold back Assetto Rally from being an absolute masterpiece. But despite all of that, I'm not disappointed, not even one little bit. This will become the Dirt Rally 2 successor, I'm absolutely certain of it. I can already feel it in the game. The question now is whether the developers will push it all the way, maybe even as far as Dakar territory. Come on guys, you know you want to. Thanks for watching, please leave a like and a comment, share with your friends, you know how YouTube works.
We don't play games, we simulate reality with UK reviews as your ultimate clarity. Best as goes, guiding you through each page in this digital jungle. We ignite the stage. From smartphones to gadgets, we scope it all out. Nothing but honesty, there's no need to doubt. The ultimate realism is what we bring forth. With every word written, we deliver true worth. You wanna know what's hot, you wanna know what's cool. Sim UK's the place, making you the informed fool. No sugarcoating here, just genuine delight. With every review, we shine a bright light. So come along now, let's take a ride through the world of Sim UK with nothing to hide. Fact-based reviews will help you see clear with honesty as our compass. We got nothing to fear. We build those connections, foster that trust, turning confusion and doubt into a diamond crust. When you're seeking advice, look no further, my friend. Sim UK's at your service with reviews that won't bend. In a world filled with fakes, we stand our ground with every observation. The truth can be found, game changes and learning. We play it for real, discovering the nuances, that's how we deal. We don't play games, we simulate reality with Sim UK reviews as your ultimate clarity. Best as those, guiding you through each page in this digital jungle. We ignite the step up your game with Sim UK reviews. You'll know no shame finding your way in this vast sea of tricks. We're all about facts, not gimmicks or kicks. For every question you have, for every thought that you seek, Sim UK's got the answers. It's the honest critique. So here's to the reviews that keep it all true in this playful acoustic world. We're reaching for you. Ultimate realism with a dash of delight. Sim UK reviews, they'll light up your night. With laughter and honesty, we'll sing out loud. Here at Sim UK, we stand tall and proud. In the land of the web where the reviews abound, Sim UK's got the truth that'll turn it around. Honest insights, no whispers in the dark. Fact-based wisdom igniting that spark. Navigating life with a click and a scroll. Understanding the details, it's all about control. With every line you read, you're gaining the facts. No tricks up our sleeves, we stay on the tracks. We don't play games, we simulate reality with Sim UK reviews as your ultimate clarity.